Hey, this is Marcus on discipleship. Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Then he said to them all, if anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Discipleship is about denying self. What is this deny yourself? Is it the same as self denial or are there differences? Self denial has a different meaning. It is to do with an act of letting go of the self as with altruistic abstinence. Sometimes the willingness to consciously give up something to achieve a particular goal. Some young people decide not to have ice creams and pastries because they're conscious not to add on weight. On the other hand, denying self is mindful choice to give up on the personal lordship of one's own life and to live to the lordship of Jesus. It is about shedding the old self and becoming new and Christ-like every day. This was one of the hardest teaching of Jesus. You can give up few things of your liking because you wanted to accomplish something. Whereas when you follow Jesus, you have to give up on yourself and take on Jesus and his desires for your life is quite a thing. When we train to be a disciple, it is nothing about us, it is all about Jesus. This is probably the key reason why many desire to stay as believers and do not prefer to be disciples. It wasn't by any means easy for the 12 men. The mother of James and John came to Jesus with a big request that her sons, one would sit at the right hand and the other at the left hand of Jesus. It drove the other disciples mad at them. We're not too sure if this desire was also found in the brothers, and the mother voiced it. At the end of the day, Jesus told them it was not for him to decide these places of honor. The brothers were willing to undergo the cup of sorrow to achieve their position. How true it is, if it is about honor, we do not mind going through hardships. On the contrary, we may not want to undergo shame for the glory of God. Jesus denied himself the privilege of equality with God the Father and became nothing and took on the position of a servant and willingly died on the cross for the sins of the world. Death on the cross is the most shameful punishment in the then Greco-Roman world. Christ's death made cross the symbol of love and sacrifice. To be precise, while Jesus lived on the earth, he thought about his Father all the time and the ways to honor him. When we become disciples of Jesus, our ultimate in life should be to please and honor Jesus. The question for us is, are we on self-denial mode or denying our personal self? Let us carefully examine our motives. Paul declared, our only aim should be whether living or dying, we belong to Jesus. Be a disciple and make disciples. Amen.